From Nashville, Tennessee, Inside the Noize podcast with your host, Jenna Heideman. Here's Jenna.
Welcome to Inside the Noize. My name is Jenna Heideman, and I'm here with O Toole.
What's up?
How are you doing?
Doing good.
Good. So each week we start off a podcast. It's called Inside the Noize with make some noise, stop that noise. So like a good week, bad week kind of thing.
Right.
Do you want to go first or you want me to go?
You can go first.
Okay. Well, I'm excited. It's a good week because the CMA Awards are coming up, and I love that week in Nashville.
Yeah.
I just got off of the IEBA conference. Have you ever been to that?
I have been. That's
okay.
a great conference, yeah.
I love going to it. I'm not a booking agent, a venue owner, or anything, but it's really interesting.
You probably get free drinks. Just pretend you're a talent buyer, and then
all day long.
They'll pay your bar tab.
No, they started the open bar yesterday at 11 a.m. and it didn't end until 11 p.m.
Yeah, you see people like hammered there.
I'm like, I limited myself to 2 drinks.
All you gotta do is be like, I booked the South Indiana State Fair, and like all of a sudden you're not paying for anything.
Yeah, you just have to say something and just act like maybe you're kind of important.
Yeah. I'd get like a hat with like a feather in it, or like a monocle.
The cool thing is a lot of the venues were like, we like buying podcasts now, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I like it. That's cool.
That's cool. So that's my good week. My bad week is, this is funny, a few weeks ago when Royal Lynn was on the podcast, we were talking about this guy that I met a few weeks ago, and I texted him while I was on the podcast asking him to go to the CMA Awards with me, and he said no.
What?
That's the update on that, because we like sat here for an extra like probably 25, 30 minutes, and be like, we gotta give him a little more time to respond. He responded like 8 hours later. He'll be on a hunting trip. So he's gonna be out of town.
Okay, I can see that.
Or he's not even
not
from
total,
here, so he's
not
from
a total
Georgia.
like diss.
Yeah, it wasn't like a rude turn down.
Is this like a love interest?
It's an interest.
Interest?
It's
okay.
an interest, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe not after I got turned down. So now instead of going to the awards, I'm just gonna go to Texas.
Oh, you should do that. You take me to the CMAs. I'm in town. I'll go. I'm actually not. When are the CMAs? They're next week, right?
2 weeks maybe. November 13th, 14th.
Oh, yeah, I'm back in town. Yeah.
Somewhere there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always a good time, but it's also, I don't know. There's a lot of
I've
work.
been a bunch.
Yeah, I've been a few times. It's a bunch of work for like a girl to like get ready, like because you want to get ready, you want to look good, but then you get there and then you're like, I don't know, it just happens fast, and you're tired by the end of the night.
It's cool though.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's good press.
Yeah. Okay. Your turn. Make some noise. Stop that noise.
Yeah. Make some noise. You know, this week my parents came to town, which is I just bought a house in East Nashville. We have an album coming out in February, so make some noise. I was entertaining my mom, and then she flew out, and then today my dad flew in, so I put in the airport, and like I'm just in a whirlwind. So I'm like,
what do your parents like to do when they come into town? Like, do they have their favorite spots?
My dad's been in Nashville a couple of times on business, but I always take them to Broadway and like give them the real experience, and like take them to 12 South. And once they get their fill of like drinking and like seeing all the BS. Then they realize that they're like, okay, Rich, I get it why you live in East Nashville. Like you have your own little hub, your own little bars you go to. And I'm a really recluse person. So I mean, I just bought a house in East Nashville. I usually stay home or I go into certain 3 bars that I go to and hang out or eat food.
What are your favorite places in
I hang out at like
Side?
3 Crow and Red Door and
Red Door East or Midtown?
East,
okay.
Midtown if I'm doing like a write or if I have to be there for business, meeting other songwriters or something.
Yeah,
so.
I'm a big Midtown Red Door, but I live over here too, so I should explore more on the East Side.
Yeah,
I go to Mickey's. I can walk to Mickey's from my house.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll go there sometimes.
Yeah, we're neighbors, I guess. Yeah.
Like
I like Mickey's actually.
I always like to hear people's reaction. I'm really awkward, and every time someone tells me they live on the East Side, I'm like, oh, we probably shop at the same Kroger. And I just say it casually, and they usually look at me and they're like, okay.
You know they call that the murder Kroger?
No, the one down there.
It's the one down there.
Yeah,
you go the one up there. Okay, I go to the non-murder Kroger too. Because I'm on. I won't say where I live, but yeah, I'm on by Stratford over there. So.
Okay, yeah, I definitely go to the non-murder Kroger. They did redo the murder Kroger.
They did redo the murder Kroger. It looks pretty good.
It looks decent.
The inside even looks really good too.
But I just.
Do we know the story on who got murdered at the murder Kroger?
I have no idea, man. No one probably ever did. It's funny though because
I heard like 4 different events happen where 4 people were murdered. That's what they call it, the murder Kroger.
Like this is legit the murder Kroger.
It's legit the murder Kroger. Yeah.
Like if I come home late at night, it is easier to like just take Gallatin and go to the murder Kroger than it is because I go past my house to go to this next Kroger.
Right.
But I just feel safer going to the next one, so I just drive the extra.
I do that once a week and I drive to Trader Joe's. I just wish that the East Nashville would get a Trader Joe's.
I saw you tweeted that the other day.
It breaks my heart.
West Nashville did though.
Yeah, I saw that. But that's still kind of by the other Trader Joe's.
Yeah, but the Green Hills one in the parking lot.
It's not. There's housewives will like cut you with a knife.
It's the most miserable.
If you take their parking spot.
It's hell. Especially on like a Sunday. Yeah, so I'm happy for the new Trader Joe's, but I haven't been yet.
Yeah, I'm excited to go to that one, not the Housewife Trader Joe's in Green Hills.
Okay, so your parents came into town. That's Make Some Noise. What's your Stop That Noise?
Stop that noise being like, stop that noise. Give me a frame of reference.
Like a bad week or like.
Oh my God. So I just bought this house as a homeowner. Like, stop that noise. Like, oh my God, man. Like, the dishwasher went out. I had to replace a refrigerator. The problem with Nashville, if you're listening to this, nobody shows up on time. Like, an electrician will cancel on you 3 times a week. A plumber will cancel on you 3 times a week. No one does their job. There's so much building here, and the city's expanding.
Yeah.
That I'm just like, as a homeowner, I'm like,
behind.
I should have got a condo. This is so insane.
Yeah.
So I'm stop that noise. Like, people in Nashville, please, show up, do the job.
Yeah. I need to like hang a TV in my house, and I thought about using like there's like a next door neighbor app or something where you can like hire randos to come over.
Oh my God, don't do that.
I told someone else the other day, and they're like, "Jenna, please don't just call one of your friends." I'm like, but this just seems convenient because I work from home most days.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm home anyway. Everyone else works during the day. I might as well just have a stranger come over and.
Yeah. You're gonna be number 5 in the murder Kroger.
So take me to Murder Kroger, murder me there. Oh man. Okay. So kind of just give our listeners and me kind of your backstory because you've kind of been all over.
Yeah. So I went to school at Texas A&M and I started songwriting there. And when I graduated, I sold my car to the bank to make a record. And so I started my own record label there. In Texas, we kind of we had like 5 or 6 songs on the radio, became a household name kind of, and eventually got signed by Average Joe's up here in Nashville.
Okay.
Loved that. And then started my own label, PTO Records, and then, moved here about 4 months ago. And so now it's kind of like I've done Texas for, 10 years. And now I'm here to kind of take the next step and grow nationally.
Yeah.
It's been really fun.
How was growing in Texas?
The Texas scene is amazing. I mean, the kids that are coming out there right now, like Co Wetzel, Parker McCollum, stuff like that is blowing up. I mean, I remember seeing those kids when they were playing open mic nights, and so, coming up with Randy Rogers and Josh Abbott and stuff like that. It was fun.
Yeah.
I'm a little more rock and roll. I'm a little more edgier. So,
Okay.
It's not really my place. It is, but I'm so glad it was at home, but it's also like we're really trying to build an audience nationally. And Texas is an amazing place to do that. And it's my hometown, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Texas. I'm obsessed with Texas.
Yeah.
I'm from
You're
Illinois.
from Texas, right?
No, I'm from Illinois.
You're from Illinois? Yeah, I see Texas on your laptop.
Everyone thinks I'm from Texas. And actually, at the conference, I purposely went hoping people would think I was from there because I wanted to meet people from Texas.
Yeah.
So, like, I wore, like, the Wranglers, like,
Yeah.
like the cowboy boots.
I'm in boots and jeans.
See?
As you can see, yeah.
And, like, I went looking in the park, so the people I talked to were people who were either, like, in the Western world or from Texas.
Right.
And those are the connections I want
Texas
to
is
make.
the best. We have Whataburger, Buc-ee's, like... I'm going back there on Friday. We're playing a show in Houston. And we're playing Ziegenbach Festival.
Okay.
Me and Tracy Lawrence and Casey Donahue on Saturday.
That's a cool lineup.
Yeah, it's a great lineup.
Yeah. Okay, so now you're in Nashville.
Yeah.
Creating new music.
Yeah.
Coming out in 2020.
Yeah. New album's coming out in February. It's a great record. It's dark. It's a deep record. I'd say it's a country record, which it is. But there's songs about suicide, Frank Lloyd Wright, the architect, a love letter to my ex-girlfriend finally saying goodbye. It's unique.
Yeah. Are you concerned about her hearing it? Has she already
No,
heard it?
I've written numerous songs about her, and she's just like, stop writing songs about me.
Oh no.
We become good friends.
Okay.
And I'm starting to date again, so it's like,
Okay.
your heart gets broken.
How do you date in Nashville?
The girl to guy ratio is like crazy. I feel bad for girls.
I guess yes.
It's like 6-1. There's so many girls.
Yes, and
I have no problem dating her.
There's so
I gotta
many
be honest with you.
beautiful girls.
So many. I have no problem dating her. Like it's like I'm not saying that. I'm not even that good a looking guy. I'm like a little out of shape. I'm doing just fine. I mean, honestly, it's like there's a lot of girls here that are beautiful. There really are.
There are a lot of girls. Like if someone comes and visits from like my hometown, I'm from a really small town, like 400 people in Illinois.
Is Champaign? Where?
Like north of Champaign.
Okay, I
So
love
like
Illinois. Yeah.
in between Champaign and like Kankakee, Chicago.
Okay.
Off of 57, a small town.
Okay.
But when guys came here, like there are so many girls here, and they're like amazed.
Yeah, there are.
And I'm like, calm down.
Yeah, chill.
Please calm down. Okay, so new music's coming in 2020. What's kind of been your process of getting it recorded? How are you are you doing all the marketing plans? How do you put your team together?
I am. It's tough. I'm different than most. I really don't want It's so crazy. My parents were like, I really don't want the fame. I enjoy fame. I don't want it. Because our society's gotten so weird. Like I don't need to. I don't strive for that attention. But I want the album to do very, very well, and I want people to hear it. And I want my album to be famous, not me. And I feel like country music, we get so far wrapped up in like appearances and how we look and all this. And it's like, look, I'm an artist. I paint at my house. I write music. I sing music. I like playing it live. So it's just a thing where, it's a great record and I want it to be heard. So now we're kind of auditioning. We're going to shop it around for record labels. Then we're going to shop for PR agents. And we're just going to get it out to the world. This is my 7th record. We've had success, but we really want this album to
kind of be like a next step in your career.
And also I want to take the route of like the Jason Isabels and the Sergio Simpsons and play theaters and stuff like that. I'm not really into the whole, playing. I'm not up there playing for like the, certain audiences that attract sometimes in Nashville. I'm kind of going in a different direction, a more of a serious artistic direction.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like where I'm at in life. So,
are you going to take a tour out on the road once this
we will.
out?
I think it come late February when the album drops. We'll end up doing like a 30-city tour. Just probably me and a guitar.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
And now I can really sell the record, and they can really hear the deep stuff.
And you can really meet your fans.
And then from there we'll do some full band stuff like for festivals and things like that.
Yeah, when you're on the road, what are like some things you absolutely pack and have to have? Is there anything like weird things?
Yeah, no, I wear a black t-shirt and jeans every day, as you can see. I'm wearing the vest. So my bag, even my house right now, I don't unpack my bag. It just sits in a corner, and I still pull clothes out of it. So at any given moment, I travel with 5 pairs of blue jeans, 14 black V-necks.
14?
Yeah, 14 pairs of socks, 14 pairs of underwear, and a jean jacket, a black jean jacket, or a vest if it's cold.
You have this down to like a science.
That's it, to a science. I can go anywhere at any time. I can pack up and leave.
Like, here I go.
Here I go.
And you feel confident you have everything you need.
Yes, I get ready. I can get ready in 5 minutes, and it just eliminates stress. So
yeah, that's I need to learn that. I'm starting to prep and going to the National Rodeo Finals.
Oh wow!
In Las
You're
Vegas.
You're not
fun.
I'm
going for 2 weeks. I'm gonna be in Texas for like 3 days.
Yeah.
And then I'm flying straight from Texas to Las Vegas.
Wow.
And I went last year and I was very unprepared. I hadn't ever been. And
you were dressing up there too.
People, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
People dress up. I came back with 2 cowboy hats last year and I had to wear them on my head because I didn't buy a hat box on the plane.
Like on the plane, you were like 2 cowboy hats on?
It was like a 5 a.m. flight and I was like, I was out until like 5 a.m. the night before. I'm like, all right, it's my last night here. I actually need to go out because I played. That's
a hard flight.
Yeah, I played it really safe because I was like, I'm here for 2 weeks. I was there for work.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what to expect, and I came back with like an extra bag, trying to like push 4 bags to the airport. Still drunk, 2 cowboy hats on my head.
Oh my god.
It was terrible, but I'm trying to like make a list of everything I need to pack for that trip.
Yeah.
It's insane. I also like to bring things like, I don't know if you do this. But Las Vegas is dry, so like I probably need a mini humidifier or like.
Yeah, I roll the dice on that. I don't. For girls, it's worse. You don't have to worry about like hair temperature and all that.
Yeah, and like my skin's probably gonna be dry, so making sure I have a lot of lotion and face care. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
So like, I'm making this giant list, and I'm like, I'm gonna be poor by the time I go. I can't make it out there. Have you ever been to the rodeo?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
I've been to Vegas quite a bit. I've done it like I have some famous bull riders that I know, and I always go out there with them. And they're a wild crew to hang out with. But they've kind of retired now, so I don't really have like people I know that are actually in the rodeo.
Yeah, they're all really young. We did a podcast at PBR in Nashville and sat down with some of the bull riders, and they were all like 19.
Yeah, they're 19, small, and like you get on a bull, oh my god, and they're 10 times stronger than I am.
And they're so like kind and just like. They seemed scared when I was like interviewing them.
Yeah.
I was like,
they ride bulls.
I probably just frightened them all, and I don't know why.
Oh, that's hilarious. No, it's cool. And I love that. My mom was a state champion barrel racer growing up in Washington State, and she moved to Houston. Cool. And now she's scared of horses. She's like so opposite. It's so weird.
It's so weird.
She's like, you can die on those things. You know, parents like just get older, and they're just like, that was crazy. Why did I ever do that?
I feel like I'm not old, but like I'm to a point where it's like I'll go boating in the summer and like we'll wakeboard in tube, and I'm like, I'm too old for this. I'm gonna get hurt. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, nope, not doing it.
You're no longer fearless anymore.
Yeah, and I'm scared.
That's like me. I don't get on these electric scooters. I'm like, I've fallen now.
Have you fallen on it before?
No, I have not. But I'm like, I know if I fall, that's an emergency bill, and I don't have that kind of money to do that.
Exactly. like, yeah, it's just, I think through things now. It's like if I am doing something like wakeboarding, I'm like, I'll probably hit my head if I try to go outside the wake, so I'm just going to cruise back here and go straight behind the boat for 2 minutes.
I'm going to take the giant tube and just lay there with my White Claw. Like, everything's okay.
Like, please don't go over any bums. I just noticed that this year about myself, but it's also because I just got kicked off my parents' health insurance.
Okay.
So it's like,
it's a tough one.
Now it's like my responsibility.
Yeah.
And I don't want
the hospital, like I saw in some episode where it's like, the hospital's for rich people. It's so true. It's so expensive.
It's for rich people only.
You go to the ER, it's like $3,700 if you're like a broken toe. It's like insane.
You just don't go. Yeah.
You just don't go. Like
you just
gotta walk it off.
Yeah, I did. I will tell this is like a good tip for anyone who listens. And like, I went to an online doctor the other day.
Yeah.
So I had strep throat. I haven't had strep throat since I was like 9 years old.
Right.
I came down with it hard like 2 Wednesdays ago, and couldn't sleep, and I was like Googling like minute clinics, and there's not one at the CVS over here.
Right.
So then it's like, you can go to the doctor online. And I was like, this sounds great.
Yeah, the doctor online is a thing. Do they take insurance?
I don't know. I don't have any insurance.
What it costs to go to the doctor online?
It was only, so here's the deal. I was doing like a cost comparison, and the online doctor was $59, and if you go to the minute clinic, it's at $120.
It's a great deal. Can they give you like?
He prescribed me.
Yeah.
Like antibiotics. I went and picked them up, and those were only $12. So
You scored.
I scored.
I need to get who is it? How do you log on to the online doctor?
I just like the CVS online minute clinic doctor.
And you like FaceTime with a person.
It was kind of awkward. I was like, it was like 7 a.m. and I was like sitting in bed, and I'm like, he's like, hey Jen, how you feeling? I'm like, not well.
Do you double chin it like where you're like the FaceTime's above you? Where you're like, hey, it's Rich.
I'm like, I think I have strep throat. And like I submitted a picture because you can submit pictures. So I took a picture of the back of my throat and sent it to him. And then he's like, okay. It was like 2 minutes. And he's like, all right, I called you in a prescription. I'm like, oh, cool.
I need to do that.
I had by like 9 a.m.
That's awesome.
It was great.
That's the future, I think.
Yeah,
That's where it's going.
Yeah, and those doctors just get to sit there and diagnose, yeah.
I wonder if like people like con them. There's gotta be someone like trying to get like pain pills and be like a fake broken leg. Like,
see?
My leg's broken. I need Vicodin.
Well, I'm pretty sure you have to get like your throat swabbed to know if you have strep throat or not.
Right.
But I was like, hey, I think I have it.
They're just like, I mean, and what doctor's really like? Where did he hit rock bottom where he has to go online with patients? Like he didn't get accepted to any other hospital.
I'm just gonna prescribe.
And they're like, dude, it's like the last guy to get picked to PE. It's like, yeah, look, man, you got to see patients online.
I mean,
and he's got to see the worst stuff ever. Like I'm sure there's like people that just like Billy Bob Redneck that didn't even put him like he's just laying there like naked in bed like I think my left arm hurts and he's like naked and the doctor's just like oh my god.
He didn't really make eye contact with me. He was like typing and looking like away the whole time. Like it looked like he had like 2 screens.
Yeah.
But I was like, I feel sick. But it was great.
You should have added on some stuff to the script. Should have been like, I'll take some Valium,
I think
some
I
Xanax.
have these other things as well. I'll knock it all out in this one appointment. I can't afford another one later down the road. But that is a good tip for like young adults to go to the online doctor.
That is, I've done it before. When I lived in LA for a while, and there was one called One Medical, and they had an option to do that, and I did it before.
Yeah, I mean, I highly recommend it. I'm very impressed.
I hate going to doctors. I get like the white coat fever. My blood pressure's always like 20 points high.
And I just feel like I get sick. I have to wait in there.
And people are sick in there.
Yeah, I just don't feel.
And then I'm worried they're going to tell me I have something that I didn't even know I had. It's like, oh, you have lung cancer. So I'm like, why does my brain think like that? But it is scary.
Okay, so kind of talking about health. How do you stay healthy on the road? Like, or are you just kind of like whatever?
I'm 36 now, so I try to. I mean, you can't. Your body reacts differently now. So when I was like in my 20s, I could like rip like 15 Coors Lights and eat Waffle House and everything was fine the next day. Now if I do that, it's like I'm sick for like 4 days and like I'm starting, you're looking a little chubby in the face and you're like, oh my God, your hangovers are terrible. So I think every year you grow up, you just learn to say no to some things. Like when the show's over, it's like, okay, I'm going to go back to the bus and eat some cereal and go to bed. Another show tomorrow. Or like, okay, it's kind of go to the hotel room. It's responsible not go to an after party that some fan invited you to. Every year you just kind of grow up, and I think you could become healthier that way. Yeah. You just listen to your body. Taking more vitamins, drinking more water.
Yep. I'm on the liquid IV right now.
Are you?
Well,
is there like a thing you sign up for on that?
It's just a packet of like...
Oh, liquid IV.
Yeah,
no, I've seen the things on Nashville where they actually come and like give you the IV.
I've been to those before too. My stepmom's a nurse and she doesn't recommend getting unnecessary IVs. Yeah. But there's a lot of them, so I just...
Why wouldn't you get the unnecessary IV? Why can't you just get the IV? Is that bad for you?
I don't know.
You're just getting hydrated.
Yeah.
Unless you can do it like once a week, like a heroin addict, like all the marks under your arm.
Well, every time I go, they can't. They've like poked me like 7 times in my arms. They always have to go through my hand.
I can never find on mine. Like my veins don't like pop up.
Yeah, mine don't either. So I don't know.
If you're listening at home, we're touching our arms
now. They just get through my hand, and it's kind of uncomfortable. But when I go to Las Vegas, they do like a 3-pack at the MGM while you're there.
I'd recommend it. They even come to your hotel room. I've done that before.
Do they?
Where you're just like dead, and they'll come in and like you just lay in bed.
I hope I'm not like that.
Why is it in Vegas that everyone goes too hard? I've never been in Vegas where I didn't go too hard.
I didn't go. There was like the one night I went too hard last year, but I am like to the point where I've done enough like road gigs. I used to do festivals. I used to do like events where I know I can only go out like one night on it.
Right.
Because like I go 0 to sloppy and like real fast. Yeah. I'll just make that one. I'll have like 7 drinks and then all of a sudden that 8th drink I'm like whoop. Yeah. Hit the ground. So I try not to go out. But
I'm the same way.
Yeah. I've learned that I get one night where I'm like, okay, I'll go out one night with everyone, but then we don't talk about it after that. Like,
no videos, people.
That's all you guys get is one night.
That's hilarious.
Okay. So what kind of advice do you give like younger artists starting out? Do you have any like...
Yeah, no, it's totally. I've made every mistake you can make in the music industry. Not like in a terrible way. Just, I would say, just like follow your gut. Mm-hmm. But if someone's willing to help you, just, find a good manager and a good agent. Stick with them. I fired managers and agents because I was frustrated that my career wasn't going at the time. And I didn't realize that those agents and managers were actually really good. And
you're not being patient.
I wasn't being patient. So I think if you're just patient and you have a good agent and a good manager and you're putting out a good product, just wait and work hard and it will come back to you. Because I was too impatient. Yeah. And it ended up biting me in the ass like so many times on that deal. And now I'm like, okay, put out a good product, it will sell. Yeah. That's it. Just worry about putting out something really great and that will sell. It doesn't matter. Yeah. This year in country music, I never thought a young African American kid would be the number one selling deal in country music, and it shows you that anything can happen. And he came out of the closet in his game. It was so great to see a gay African American have a number one single on the Billboard chart in country music because it was like, hey, look, it kind of showed people. Country music is not racist. It's a great format. Right. And it shows uplifting stuff in this genre. It shows you that if you do put out something awesome, no one cares. No one cares, yeah. It just is it's going to be good. So don't be discouraged. Don't worry about your weight. Don't worry about what you look like. If you're ugly, just put out something great. I know a lot of ugly artists that are famous.
This is like kind of random, not really. It's a bad transition because I don't find Co Wetzel ugly, but like I don't understand.
He just doesn't care. I think he's sexy in the fact that
he doesn't care. Yes, yeah. I went to his show at Basement East earlier this year, and I was feeling a little under the weather, so I just kind of like went and we did an interview with Jacob Bryant before he opened, and then I just was like, I'll stick around for a little bit of Co. Like I don't feel great, but there was like 4 bras on stage in 2 minutes.
Oh my god, yeah. It's wild.
It's everyone from like 20 to like 65.
I remember, I don't know if you want me to tell this story, but whatever. I'm sure it goes with his image. I went to a Cubs game like 4 months ago. I don't know Co very well. We really don't know each other at all, And so I'm just walking down the street to my hotel, and I see this tour bus, and I hear like, "Hey, Rich," and it's like Co's tour manager. He's like, "Hey, we're all going to the strip club. Do you want to go?" I was like, "I'm not a strip club guy. I'm really not," but I was like, all right, this may be my time to really bond with Co.
We did. This is how it's gonna go.
He paid for like 30 people to get in. His bar tab was probably like $12,000. He was just letting me drink all of his liquor. And we sat at like 5 a.m. He's a great guy. He's so nice. Couldn't have been a nicer guy. He was just so nice. Like he's living the brand, and it's not like fake. I mean, that is Co Wetzel.
It is who he is,
and he's a great guy. Yeah, he sat there and chat, and he kept looking at me and like giving me the thumbs up and stuff. And I was like, yeah, he's an awesome guy. I totally support it. Yeah. I know Parker McCollum's dad real well. Me and him talk time. I don't really know Parker, but same thing, man. I think a lot of these kids that are coming up are like, they learn from the mistakes of guys like me and other people. Now we had it and we've let it go and we didn't make the right decisions here and there to become a bigger franchise, and they're taking it and becoming bigger franchises. And that's just cool. You know, it's good to see these kids like out there hustling.
Yeah. Who are you listening to right now?
I listen to all like Sergio Simpson, Jason Isbell, that kind of genre. You know, I still listen to a lot of old music. I listen to a lot of Motown.
Yes,
I listen to a lot of.
I read your tweet. It says drinking wine and listening to George.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was true. I just put the sonar system in my house and I cook dinner alone a lot, and I just.
You're a foodie.
Big food guy. I cook every night. Yeah.
You're big on social media. Like you run your social media accounts. Like you're always very active. Is that something you've always done?
No, I feel like it's. Someone asked me the other day, and I feel like it's a. I wish I'd never met my grandfather. He died 2 years before I was born. I wish he would have had an Instagram page in like the 40s, 50s, and 60s.
Oh,
if he would have posted like twice a day with what he was doing.
Yeah.
Even if it was like, bought a new hat. Got a shot of Jack Daniels downtown and bought my like T41. Like I would have seen it. I think it's just a diary. I think it's. I treat it.
Scrapbook.
I treat it as a scrapbook and a diary. I don't do it. I really don't do it for the attention. I do it as like, this is really what's going on in my world, and I just like put it out there. I enjoy it, and people. We have a good following on social media, and the fact that like people really tune in. It's like kind of its own reality TV show.
Yeah, you're very interactive with your fans too.
Yeah, I hold no punches. I write everybody back. So even if I have 100 messages in my DM box, I write everybody back. Even girls that are like throwing DMs at me, I'll write back like, "Oh yeah, cool, yeah, thank you." You know, and I've met a girlfriend over DMs too.
Have you had any like?
Yeah, no, if there's a cute girl, I'm definitely like, hey, what's up? You know, I'm not shy from it. I'm not really on dating apps. I tried Hinge for a while.
I haven't done the dating apps. I'm like really awkward. I'm like that girl that like starts the Bumble conversation like, "Hi, happy Monday."
Hey, how's your Monday going?
And then they respond. I'm like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
it's always bad.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I should have been married. I dated a girl for a long time. That's why this new record, there's a song on there called Dear Samantha. I dated this girl forever. I should have married her. It was my fault. I left. I was still chasing music, and I didn't want married yet. I really didn't. I have a lot of work to do, and I didn't want to bring a child and a marriage into something that I still have not finished. Mm-hmm. So it was a selfish move, but it was also like, I'm single on purpose. It's not like I'm not in trouble out there dating. It's just I'm doing it because I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to like make sure I'm like available to work.
Yeah.
Because when songwriters fall in love, they stop writing a lot of times. They're like,
or
oh my
like,
God.
Man, this might be bad. Like, I loved Brett Young's all of his breakup and sad songs, but now he's married and happy, and I honestly haven't listened to his album again.
Yeah, I feel like I was married and happy. Every album, be like, my baby is adorable.
Which is like so bad because like you're happy for them and like you want people to be happy in life and like have families and good marriages, but like now I'm like, I don't really listen to his music anymore.
No, I feel the same way about. I'm not going to name any names, but it was like, man, I kind of want you to go through like an alcoholic bender again because those are like the best songs. You don't wish that on anybody. That could kill people. That was the best.
Yeah.
And that's what made Dylan so great. Dylan was bad with women, and it just that's what makes songwriters great. Sometimes their life's not together. It turns into great songs.
Yeah. They're sad. They're heartbroken.
Yeah.
Okay, so you cook dinner every night. Do you have a
Yeah.
morning routine? I'm like fascinated with people's morning routines.
I do. You know, I suffer a little bit from anxiety, so coffee. I still drink coffee every morning, but it gets me like too excited. I'm like having like heart palpitations, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so nervous about this. Yada yada yada. I still have coffee, so my morning routine is I wake up around. So I live in East Nashville, and I feed deer. There's a bunch of deer in my yard,
Yes.
and there's a woodchuck and like all this shit, and they eat. All this deer corn. So I usually wake up and have coffee around 8:30. I cook 2 egg whites and I eat that, and I watch my deer like eat their corn. Then I go shower and get dressed for the day, run like my errands, I try to write like an hour worth of songs. So yeah, I just turn this middle bedroom into a library, and I try to like meditate like maybe an hour a day, just by reading stuff, even if it's the dumbest stuff, you know.
Yeah.
What a pelican eats or something. So it sounds stupid. That kind of frees your mind. And then, you know, I love wine and cooking. So if I'm not going out to a concert or meeting somebody out for some beers, usually then I open a bottle of wine, and I'll take like a piece of meat, 2 vegetables, and I'll dice it up in a weird way and like cook it and I put this Sonos system in my house, and I usually have like Donna and Leon like full blast. I'm just like cooking in there, and I'm in bed by like 9 o'clock. So.
I mean, that's a nice routine. That's a nice day.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm a fun guy. It really is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun.
Honestly, like I go through ups and downs where like I work out every morning at 7 a.m. So I get up by 6.
Yeah.
But then
Good
I work.
for you. Oh my God.
I love working out though, but I work out in Cool Springs, so it's like kind of a long drive back.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start going somewhere else in the next month or so. But I wake up every morning, work out, and then I usually sit down and the book, The Daily Stoic.
Yeah.
Is awesome. I do that every morning just because like that's like my like 5 minutes. It's short little read that before I have coffee, before I start diving into work, like I'm like calm.
Right.
Because once the day starts, I'm just like I'm working for everyone else.
Exactly.
Like I'm not thinking. I'm just going.
So much going on.
Yeah. But okay, big wine guy.
Big wine.
Do you
guy.
like expensive wines? Do you like cheap wines?
I like wine if it tastes good.
Okay.
That's the moral of the story of the wine.
Yeah.
Is I've had a $4,000 bottle of wine before, and some of my favorite wines are $5 from Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's just have great cheap wine.
They have great cheap wine. And so I'm a wine guy. Some of my best friends are Psalms out in Napa. And they'll tell you, man, you drink what tastes good.
Yeah.
That's it. Wine is such a sucker bet. It's also great. I've had $700 bottle of wine, so it's like, yes, that's an amazing wine.
Yeah.
These are friends that have money, not me. I'm not paying for this. I'm like, yes, that is a phenomenal wine, and yes, I should reach $700. I've also had a bottle of wine that's $1,200 where I'm like, that tastes terrible.
That's bad.
And so, I mean, it's just wine is what you pair with the food, like a light Pinot Noir with a salad, like a white wine with a fish. I mean, you got to have your palate straight.
You know it all.
Yeah.
I like red wines. I'm a Trader Joe's kind of wine person.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, what's cheap?
I'm a wine and cheese guy. I love wine and cheese. There's nothing more
Ooh.
romantic about that.
There's a girl in town that makes these like really cool cheese boards. I think like
wow.
on Instagram she's like Nashville Cheese Girl. Check her out.
Nashville Cheese Girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that's her exact handle, but it's close to that.
I love I'm from Texas, so like when you buy a Texas like cheese plate, all the cheese fits on it because Texas is giant. But when someone gives you like a Tennessee shaped cheese plate, I can't fit anything on this. This is so long.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up with off the record confessions.
Yeah.
So confessing something like weird or embarrassing.
Yeah, I will. I have so many stories. Oh my God, I can't mention any names. I'll get sued.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm gonna write a book. I think when I'm like in my 50s, and just kind of, I won't mention any names. Kind of like The Help. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Because I have so many road stories and like these things that are like crazy. The most embarrassing thing, I'm trying to think. One time, me and Josh Abbott were really close friends. We still are, but we were on tour, and I passed out. I passed out on the bus on the lounge, and I wake up. I have coffee with the bus driver for like 40 minutes. He's like, "Okay, the hotel's here. You can go check on the hotel. All the guys are already in there. You passed out." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, cool." So then I go to the front desk, and the guy at the front desk is looking at me. He's like, "I'm checking in, And he's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. What's going on?" He's like, "You have a giant dick down your face."
And he just let you go in.
And the bus driver let me go in. And we sat at coffee for 40 minutes. He just didn't break it. His name was Ward. He's like a really...
Didn't even like laugh or smile?
Didn't laugh. Like just owned it. He knew exactly what he was doing. And I got back on the bus and I was like, you jerk.
You need to go inside and check into your hotel room.
Yeah, I was like, you jerk. That's not cool.
That's funny.
It was hilarious. So that was pretty funny. Little road confession there. Personal confession. I'm trying to think what's really dorky about me. I collect silver coins.
Okay.
I don't know.
Where do you find them at?
It's like old coin shops.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a good collection going on.
Okay.
Kind of nerdy.
I feel like my grandpa
Kind of
does
nerdy
that.
guy. Oh, yeah, grandpa, that's cool. Your grandpa seems like a cool guy.
My grandpa is a cool guy. I don't remember he used to do coins. I don't know if he still does. But then he also will go to. He's a big garage sailor.
Yeah.
As kids, we used to spend our summers. They'd babysit us, my grandma and grandpa, and they'd take us to garage sales all the time. My grandpa would get a fishing rod and then the reel separately, and he'll put them together and make fishing poles.
Yeah.
And it gave me 3 last year to bring back so I could go fishing here.
I miss fishing. I have some poles.
So
I need to go fish. That is really cute.
I need to go. I haven't gone in a while, but my kind of fishing is I don't ever catch fish when I go. So I'm doing
You're
something.
just hanging out.
I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing.
But
yeah.
also I go at night. Is that weird?
No, you can night fish, I guess. Is that technically legal? You can't hunt at night. I'm sure you can fish at night.
But I think it's a thing. Like, you put a little glow stick, you like put your
a glow stick in there. There's no wonder you're not catching fish at this point.
No, you like.
Actually, I think the fish are attracted to the glow stick.
You put the glow stick at the end of your pole and you set it down so when the glow stick moves, you have a fish.
Yeah.
So you can just sit there and
I need to put the glow stick like in the water.
And
the fish are like attracted to it.
It could happen. I did just text someone the other day and I was like, hey, you want to go fishing sometime? They're like, really? And I'm like, yeah.
What would you fish around here?
I don't know.
I guess like Percy or the
Priest.
Cumberland. You catch like a tire, like an old diaper.
I've been to Percy Priest, like the dam before.
Percy Priest, yeah, that's like the lake.
I don't know if I have caught anything there, but
I'm sure the catfish are pretty good.
Yeah.
I like catfish. I like fried catfish. I don't know why I'm saying that. Fried catfish is good.
I feel like if I did catch a fish and I was alone, I wouldn't know how to properly take it off and touch it.
Well, you're just gonna let it die? You just caught a fish and you're like, I'm not gonna touch it.
And I'm not like grossed out by it, but it's like there's a proper way. Like I deer hunt and like I've grown up like that. So like, I'm not scared of it, but like I don't know well enough because I feel like my dad always really enjoyed like doing it for us.
Yeah,
like,
because you're a girl too.
Yeah,
it's
so,
a cool thing. Like I do that. Whenever I'm on a boat and a girl catches a fish, I immediately like run over and like help her get it.
Yeah, so like I've never had to do it myself because I've always had my dad around,
right,
or like a guy around. So it's like I can tell people, go fishing.
You just gotta grab by the lip, like when it's on the deal, like grab its lip and pull it up,
off.
and then just take the hook out of it. And the fish, their lips are real numb. That doesn't really hurt them.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of safe.
You just toss them back in.
Toss them back in. Or put in your bucket, take it home, you fillet it, and we get a little nice dinner. No?
I'm not the best cook in the world. I used to live by the turnip truck.
Oh, wow.
And like only get food
from the turnip truck?
From the turnip truck.
Yeah.
One time I dated a guy and I cooked dinner, but I didn't. I got it from the turnip truck and put it on the stove.
Oh my God, shut up. Did you really?
Yeah. I pretended like I cooked it.
Did he know the difference? Was he like,
no.
You really did that?
He was impressed.
Oh my God.
It was bad. He's like, what do you even call this? I'm like, I don't know. What do I call this?
I like the hustle. I like it.
I was just trying.
You guys get a bad rap. See, like, girls always pull on this.
I've gotten better since, but like I was not I couldn't even like cook chicken well at the time.
That's okay.
I was trying. Okay, where can everyone follow you? Get the new music.
Straight up, just on Twitter at Rich. My name's really funny, so like no one has my handle, so it's like at Rich O Toole, and on Twitter at Rich O Toole on Instagram. RichOToole.com. All the music's on there. Spotify, Rich O Toole. Apple Music, Rich O Toole. That's about it.
What's your favorite platform to use?
I use Twitter a lot for like personal confession, awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'll tell you some like it's funny if I'm drinking wine.
I was scrolling through it before you got here, and I'm like.
And Instagram is a lot of just food and like what I'm doing for the day. Funny. My dad's in town, so like I'm sure I'll take a couple more photos of him just being dumb.
Yeah.
He's a Vietnam vet that just doesn't understand how the world works anymore, so it's like really funny. We were at a bar last night and he was just like just talking some good trash, He just doesn't understand millennials and like it's pretty good.
I mean, I don't know if you guys are from like a small town or what. Like my sister moved here from our small town last year, and she's like, Jenna, people dress like this? Like, what are these kids doing here?
Yeah.
Because we're from like a town where you wear like flannels and
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Like, I don't know. She was shocked by the people here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Kids.
Nashville's become, liberal in like that sense, so.
Yeah. Are you and your dad dressing up for Halloween?
I'm gonna make him. Yeah, I don't know where to go as. I'm gonna go buy a wig or something in the morning and like put a wig on him. I think we're going to LA Jackson for like a cool party.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Let's go.
That's bougie.
Yeah,
that's a bougie place.
It is a bougie place. I'm a bougie guy sometimes,
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know.
Kind of. I have my spots that I don't really. I keep telling myself I need to go try new places because I'm a big Red Door, Tin Roof.
Yeah, I do Red Door a lot.
Winners, Losers. I love Hopsmith.
Love Hopsmith.
On Wednesday nights, they have $2 tacos and $3 Mexican beer.
Oh, nice.
So.
Okay. I'm sure I've seen you out before, but that's cool.
I go through phases where I like go out every night and then I'm home for like 2 weeks not leaving the house.
Yeah.
Like, what has
like the Sunday scaries? Like
where I'm just drinking wine and cooking dinner and watching Hallmark Christmas movies right now.
Oh, that's good. I'm excited for Christmas season. My mom's flying up for Thanksgiving this year and we're going to do a big... if you're a songwriter, listen to this. I'm going to throw a giant Thanksgiving dinner for like songwriters that can't go home.
Oh, that's awesome.
At my house, yeah.
Yeah.
Be fun.
You're gonna like smoke a turkey.
Like we're gonna like put a ham on the grill, like everything. Some pies, like yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So yeah, be cool.
Cool.
Way to end it there, kind of lame. Dun, dun, dun. Way to end the podcast, like right. Cool story, bro.
Thank you for coming on the podcast. All right, that's it.
Forest for the trees. When you left that day, you took your love from me. Maybe I held you just a little too tight. Didn't let our love breathe. What we have is waiting back home. Just you and me. But does the wine taste different in California? Do the stars shine a little too bright? Did you lose your faith in God on sunset and vine? Well, I don't know if it's true. Will our love ever reunite? Just something to think about, babe, on those lonely nights. I've been thinking just a little too much, 'cause there's nothing more I care about. Why'd you leave me all alone in this Texas town? Yeah, but does the wine taste different in California? Do the stars shine a little too bright? Did you lose your faith in God on sunset and vine? Do the Hollywood hills still haunt you? And do they bring out your sins at night? Does the wine taste different in California than it did on that night? Night, yeah. Does the wine taste different in California? Do the stars shine a little too bright? Did you